Hello, and thank you for joining us on another episode of 1 Million Cups podcast. For the community, by the community. I'm Jessica, your host today, and I'm joined by Detail Omaha. And would you guys mind introducing yourselves individually?
Yep. I'm Sigmund Almazar.
I'm Bobby Snodgrass.
And my name's Omar Shukry.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for joining us today.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. So tell me about Detail Omaha and what you guys do.
So we're a mobile car detailing business here based in Omaha, Nebraska. We go around and we come to you and we clean your cars. We fully refurbish them. Whatever you need to do, we can do it. I promise you that.
Our services include interior and exterior details, and we also do paint correction, ceramic coatings. So any of those seem interesting to you, hit us up, 402-850-4546.
When did you guys start this business?
So we actually started it July of last summer. We were planning on actually starting a trash can cleaning company, but then we kind of flipped the script and started doing car detailing. And so
Talk to me a little bit about that pivot. Why did you pivot?
yeah, so we realized that there wasn't as much money in trash can cleaning, and we were also all three very passionate about cars.
Yeah.
And so that's something we wanted to work
Naturally
on. So
made
why
sense.
not? Yeah.
Absolutely, absolutely. So a little bit of upfront investment then to get started with that. Did you guys bootstrap or how did that come about?
Yeah, we actually found like a couple vacuums in my parents' basement. We found
Oh my gosh, I love this.
It's like a ton of stuff from my parents' basement. We just used that, but we also had to buy a few things.
Yeah.
We really found a lot of stuff free.
Did you have to do any research about what kind of equipment that you needed to wash the cars? Or
Yeah, we did a lot of research because you're dealing most of the time with someone's baby.
Yeah.
The car is someone's baby, and so we do a lot of research. We can't be messing up, $60,000 cars and
No.
more. We do a lot of research, making sure we're just keeping up to date with the best products, but also keeping it car safe and leaving the best final result.
That's awesome. So you mentioned ceramic coatings and a whole bunch of different things, actually. Do you let your customers pick from a menu, or do you have just specific packages you sell? How does that work?
So when we started, we were offering $100 in and out details.
Sure.
So now with these higher ticket margins we're having, we have a website and they are able to book with us with another software that's integrated in our website.
Nice.
So they have the option of picking the interior service, the exterior service, full service, or the in and out clean.
Yeah.
And from then, the menu kind of expanded now with these ceramic coatings
That's
and
cool.
these paint corrections. So those are really those high ticket margins.
So when you talk about paint corrections,
Yeah.
is that I've scraped into a cart, or what do you mean by that?
So really what detailing is when those automatic car washes that a lot of those people subscribe to,
Yeah.
those actually really mess up the paint of those vehicles. So
Really?
they really
Tell me about that.
yeah,
What
so-
happens?
So when a car, let's say your daughter or anyone takes their car through the automatic car wash,
Sure.
those bristles that spin really hard in those Russell Speeders Rocket Car Wash,
Sure.
they are always abrasing the paint, really
It's very
beating it
abrasive.
down,
Yeah.
and it's not great for your paint, and it creates these swirls
Oh,
that pop
okay.
up in the paint. So when your car is clean, no mud or anything, in the sun, you can really see those swirls
Oh, I
pop
see.
out.
Yeah.
So what we do with the paint correction is we take our DA polisher and we go in with our compound and take out those swirls, so it leaves it with that nice finish and all those shines comes
So
back.
it just drove off the lot.
Oh yeah,
I love it.
that's what we aim for every time.
I love it.
Yep.
So sounds like you guys are having a lot of fun, but are you still in school, right?
So we actually just graduated Westside High School 2025.
Congratulations.
Yep.
Awesome.
So all three of us are seniors, and we're all staying home. Me and my friend Bobby are headed to UNO next
Correct.
year.
Very
And
correct.
Omar's headed to Creighton, right here
Awesome.
downtown.
So you guys are all staying local.
Yep.
That's super awesome. And I assume planning to continue the car business?
Of course.
Yeah.
Scale the business.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. So scale. So hiring people, what does that look like?
So we actually just hired our first employee.
Congratulations.
Yeah, just another pal of ours, but
Nice.
he's working hard. We're training him right now.
What's been your favorite part so far about, is there one car that's been really cool, like Maserati
I
or
think
something?
we'll all take there's always a favorite part about everyone.
Yeah,
So
if you
my
guys wanna share.
favorite part so far has definitely been one of the 12-hour sessions we took on my car to
Okay.
learn paint correction. That was definitely something that needed to happen so we could expand on this high ticket margin
Sure.
now. But me and Bobby took 12 hours
That is a long
to
time.
learn paint correction because it's part of the learning process. So you got to take that time.
Yeah.
So
Was there a certification, or it was just you getting hands-on, really
it was
learning
that
about it?
hands-on
Okay.
experience and using the polisher and getting a feel for it.
Sure.
Coating the car all the way. So now my car is glistening.
I'm
so,
sure.
Yeah, it's great. I'll have to
Awesome.
pass it to
Yeah. What's been your favorite car?
Yeah, so we actually did a house that was near Westside, and
Okay.
it was actually a good buddy of mine, actually. And so his family, they have a Ferrari, they
Oh,
have
man.
multiple super nice Audis, and so that's definitely been mine.
That's been your
so
favorite
far.
thing. Yeah. What color was the Ferrari, real
The
quick?
Ferrari was white, and it had navy stripes, so
Oh,
it was
very
really cool.
nice. I am a sucker for Ferraris, so
My favorite car, honestly, has probably been one of the more regular Mercedes, the mom vans that we do,
I love it.
or even Stephen Ashworth's car was pretty, very, very cool, and we love doing that. But also, I would just say, just going to anyone's car and just
Mhm.
seeing the new stuff, you get to really see, 2007 electronic compared to a huge screen in the 2025. We go day to day and we do it all, so it's really just crazy seeing the evolution and the change.
What's been the oldest car that you guys have done?
2006 Camry. I think.
2006 Camry. Yeah, 2006 Camry. We
I
did
bet you
it.
made it look a lot better than it was.
It did look a lot better, but yeah, it was still tough.
Mm.
That was a long detail.
I'm sure it was. So going to college, is that going to cut back on your hours then, or?
Honestly, I don't really know. It's a
Okay.
big unseen, you don't know
Alright.
how classes are going to be. I mean,
Sure.
most of us are doing business classes. Siggy's going to be doing some pre-med.
Great.
So it's just about seeing our schedules, but also getting employees to be there when we're not there.
Yeah.
That's really the next big goal.
So that's kind of the future. of
That is the
Detail
future,
Omaha,
definitely.
is how do you balance that, bringing on people
Yes.
to do the workload,
Yes.
which I think is a very common growth step for a lot of businesses. So you're in the right place for advice and always,
It's definitely a pivot point. It's hard to say, how do we find the right people to pay and how do we feel satisfied with the job they're doing and knowing
Sure.
that they're doing a good job the whole time.
You guys are obviously very young. What do your folks think about you guys having this business?
I'll give this one to you.
I mean, my dad thinks he's very proud of me just for
Good.
kind of getting a head up on everybody else.
Yeah.
He always says that we kind of have a step up against everybody else our age just because we kind of went through these experiences so young. And so, yeah,
Absolutely.
I think they're very proud of us.
Very cool.
I guess my parents were always the go to school route,
Yes.
finish school, get your degree.
Mhm.
So when I told them I was starting this business, they were like, make sure you focus on your studies at first, but
Get those
also,
grades.
I mean, they're also really proud of me.
Good.
I mean, I've always been a guy doing a lot of things in school, out
Gotcha.
of school. So it's definitely been fun. But I think my parents are always supportive of what I'm doing.
Good.
As long as it's benefiting myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as your grades are staying right where they need
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
I love that. And what about your parents?
My parents love it. They love seeing me grinding and working out here. But
Cool.
also, I think I have a funny story. My grandpa, he lives in Syria.
Okay.
And when my dad told him when we first started what we were doing, cleaning cars, he laughed. He laughed a lot. And then we told him, how much money we were making and what a big difference we were doing. And he still laughs to this day, but he thinks it's funny.
He respects you now.
No, he
obviously.
respects it 100%. He's obviously my grandpa. He loves me very much, but he just finds it so funny coming from a immigrant's point of view. I'm over here hustling 18, cleaning people's cars.
I love it. I love
Yeah.
it. All right. So what's a piece of advice you would give other entrepreneurs your age looking to start their own business?
I would just say do it. Everything in life is a choice, and it's just about getting up and doing it, taking the initiative and having the drive to
Love it.
wake up every day, wake up 7:15 and come here and do a little interview, all that type of stuff. It's just in your personal choice and your personal drive.
Awesome.
Yeah, the advice I'd give is just take the first step. I mean, you really think it's kind of undoable until you just take the first step and see it's really not that hard. And so, yeah.
My advice is just hustle every day. I mean, chase that bag. Nothing else is stopping you. You have so much time. I mean, your mind is such a strong object in your life. The power of intentionality is so strong. Just manifest it all and it will come to you. Like, matter of that.
I love it. Well, thank you guys again so much for joining us.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Of course.
And thank you all for joining us on the 1 Million Cups podcast, and we'll check you next time.